Grey Warden, are you all right?
You're Rook. I'm Vesta.
What happened?
I'm here to help the Shadow Dragons, fighting Darkspawn in the catacombs. There weren't many when we started, but then the others said to run. Get help. We can't leave the Darkspawn if they escape into the city.
Just sit tight.
Of notes while you were away about what we did and who we met and what I thought you might notice. I know you like keeping notes. I thought if you came back, maybe...
Nicely done, Rook.
Where were we?
I know you like keeping notes. I thought if you came back, maybe it would help. I'm sorry, that's... No.
It's great, Belle. Really. Thanks. Your turn. These must be the Darkspawn that attacked Warden Vesta. I'm guessing there's more. That's unnerving. All right, let's keep clearing blight from the catacombs. Old magic, forgotten relics. There's a lot left in the catacombs and the blight's twisting through all of it. An elevator. Could be more blight where it leads. Do you get the feeling we're being watched when we're in the catacombs?
About to have a problem. Stop.
Watch your back! For sure.
Company to the right.
Nice work, Belle.
Look out.
Finish them off!
Nice dude.
Beat the odds there. That's the last of them. We should tell Warden Vesta. Hey, we're back in Docktown proper.
Always good to know the shortcuts. Look up there.
Vesta, we got the darkspawn that attacked you. They won't get into the city.
Thank you. The wardens will be glad to hear it.
As will the shadow dragons. Quillen, by the way. I'll ensure Vesta gets the healing she needs.
Good. Docktown owes her for the warning.
Good. Feel better.
That woman. What's happened? What's going on?
My husband, Atticus, he was going to the snake nest, said he needed to help a friend, and he never came home. But when I ask inside, they say he never arrived. They're lying. I know it, but...
What's your name?
Sabina.
If we learn anything, we'll let you know. So the snake nest...
Used to be a busy place. Word is it slowed down.
It's worth checking out.
Have you tried zestfish on the other side of the city? He usually sets up close to the condemned Potter Temple. Like that.
Belle, there's a rumor among the Docktown paper sellers. The author for your serial had notes on a third series.
Really?
It's never getting printed. I'll tell you that up front. But if I track down the notes...
Yes, please. Oh, wow.
What?
Does this mean you're working a case for me? The author note caper.
Let's not jump to caper before I've started.
This is it. The snake nest. Let's look around, see what we find. I don't think we'll get any answers from him. We're looking for someone named Atticus.
Haven't seen anyone.
He was meeting someone here. He disappeared.
Yeah? People do that all over.
Well, I'm still looking into it.
Wasting your time's your business.
This Linus. He must own the snake nest. And he knows Atticus.
Some burnt documents. Too burnt to get anything.
We should look outside, search the area.
difficult times, we must surround ourselves with beauty.
Dragon burned down the building I rented the room in. Lost everything I owned.
What happened here? Blood. There's a trail. A blood-stained shirt.
No cuts in the material. The blood didn't belong to the owner.
Take a look at that. A sick kid. His father thought Atticus could help, but something feels off. All right. That Snake Nest bartender must know something. We need to talk to her. Again. A man named Atticus came to the Snake Nest. We know he was headed here. That your boss, Linus, knows him. We've been to Linus's home.
All right, it's the boss. He's been acting weird since the kid got sick. Urgent meetings, always checking the storage. But you're Nev Gallus. If you think you can do something, I'll let you in.
I'll do what I can.
It's across the road.
Bar storage. There has to be more here. All this under the bar's storage? Be ready. He might be farther in. the snake nest owner. He made a pact with a demon to save his kid. But the price, it was too high.
I'll follow up. Make sure the kid's still taken care of.
There's a key. We should see what else is here. Did he kill? All for a demon. This was Atticus. His locket. We can return it to Sabina. There. Much sturdier than the old one.
Part 3 of your serial story. I found the author's notes.
Really? Thank you. How did it go?
The notes were in a false bottom drawer. The author had been framed for murder. And he might be the heir to the parlor's fortune.
So it was a caper.
It was a caper.
Well, there's other ways to get into the catacombs.
The real mystery isn't getting in. It's what we'll run into this time.
This is good. But
Sabina,
You're back. But Atticus.
the man who took Atticus's life, he thought it would save his child, but it wasn't right.
Atticus.
If there's anything you need, I'll see what I can do.
I don't know. I need time and to put his name on the wall of light. Thank you. At least for letting me know.
Dogtown's desperate are being targeted, then falling victim to demons. The snake nest owner, the people Compassion found, what if it's all the work of the same demon?
It's a good theory, and bad news for the people it targets.
If we keep up the work in Dogtown, maybe we'll find more.
Do you put the gravy on?
So I'm supposed to just accept the vendetta because of accident on Earth?
That's just how the world works.
Company!
Venatori, stop them! That body. Damn it. We were too late.
This was a public killing. An execution. The Venatori want people to be scared.
Hey, Rook.
Lorelei. She ran the pawn shop. Sold things.
Yes, the Venatori found her. They took her to the docks. You have to hurry. You know what they do to shadow dragons?
We're on it.
What's the author note caper end?
There were more than just notes. He'd written the last chapter, and there were drawings of some of the characters.
Look at that. Happy ending after all.
Yes. Well, not in the story. That was tragic. But yes.
Good enough.
You need to be taught a lesson for getting in the way of your betters.
Ambush!
Take your shot.
Nicely done, Rook.
Finish this.
Did it!
Search the area for anyone who needs help.
This was Lorelei's. What did they do to her? So many dead, and for what? To parade their new power, in case we forget.
I don't think they even care if the people they're executing are really shadow dragons. It's anyone who's ever been connected to them or helped them.
Our masters debilitate them!
There's a problem.
End it now. Would you like a rope?
That will be...
End it now.
Venatori causing trouble, and the people of Minrathous are desperate for any help. Break those crystals. We need to get through that barrier.
I got a letter from Strife and Ireland.
And how are the Veil Jumpers?
Good. Stressed. Busy. The usual. They found an artifact recently. Small. Strange hum. All it seems to do is repel wisps.
Really? Don't suppose they'd let me borrow it.
I can ask.
Venatoria dealt with. I hope whoever posted that plea for help feels safer tonight.
Every little bit helps. We should check the board again for any other message.